This catastrophic defeat forced Rome to abandon any hopes of conquering Germania. Long before any nation called Germany existed, the lands between the Baltic, North Sea, and Alps were home to early humans. As the Ice Ages waned, Mesolithic hunter-gatherers and later Neolithic farmers settled the fertile valleys of Central Europe. Over the subsequent millennia, these peoples developed into various Bronze Age and later Iron Age cultures, which, by the final centuries BC, had manifested into a cultural divide, with Celtic tribes inhabiting the area to the south, while Germanic tribes, which had emerged from Scandinavia, came to occupy the north. The Celts of southern Germany were gradually absorbed by those expanding Germanic groups, who eventually came to inhabit the entire region encompassing the rivers Rhine and Danube, which formed a natural barrier between their lands and that of the expanding Roman Republic. In the 1st century BC, contact between Rome and these Germanic tribes began to increase, largely due to Roman generals such as Julius Caesar, who ordered legions across the Rhine and into the lands they called Germania. These early military expeditions, however, achieved little, so by the time of Emperor Augustus's reign in the early 1st century AD, more concerted efforts were made to bring the region of Germania and its inhabitants under Roman rule. This had disastrous consequences in the year 9 AD, when 3 entire Roman legions were ambushed and annihilated by a coalition of Germanic tribes in the Battle of Teutoburg Forest. This catastrophic defeat forced Rome to abandon any hopes of conquering Germania, and a decision was made to fix the border of the empire along a line following parts of the Rhine and Danube, as well as a series of fortifications known as the Limes Germanicus. Several Germanic tribes nevertheless lived under Roman rule to the south and west of the border, with many towns and cities, such as Cologne, Mainz, and Regensburg, being established by the Romans during this time. As a result of this proximity, a residual Roman influence began to seep into Germania. Many Germanic warriors served in Roman auxiliary units, and the various tribes engaged in trade for Roman goods. Although elements of Roman material culture, such as pottery, plows, and even written language, began to penetrate Germanic society, they mostly retained their distinct way of life, revolving around settled farming communities without cities or coinage, and were led by warrior elites who upheld a pagan religion worshipping gods like Odin and Thor.